Hey,
I'll earn
I'll
less if you hang around here.
again.
One that likes swimming in oil surely must be swimming in money.
Mike was driving and we thought it was a low tide, but it was just a good shot.
Help! This rascal is trying to steal my cart. Look what he's done!
Have I just run through my savings? Tough shit, stinker.
Antisocial behavior towards a fellow citizen can be classified as a crime. The lesson for the future: to save yourself trouble. Clean up on the double.
You can't do it. I was only messing. I could have just picked it all out.
You tell him, Blue Man!
What a fucking joke!
See that guy down there? He's an asshole. At least it ain't raining.
Oh, crap! Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
Don't you know cops ever get bored with harassing successful entrepreneurs?
Hey! This shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, you know. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. I get lost.
You work for such. Tell me where to find him.
You cops are giving me a stomach ulcer. Stop asking me about guys I don't know.
Withholding information can lead to bigger trouble than a stomach ulcer.
Look, I'm a busy man, so I'm going back to my office now. Why don't you join me there, and we'll talk. Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, because you don't have a warrant, do you?
What a douchebag.
Come back with a warrant, Doc.
Mm.
You have such amazing colors. And there's not one, but two of you. From now on, I promise, I will cherish you more.
Your body readings suggest substance misuse.
Oh man, a real like TJ laser? You are so incredibly shiny. I'm definitely getting more of this stuff.
Who sold you drugs?
I really shouldn't say, but you are my TV heroes. Alright. All of the arcade staff will sell to you, as long as you have cash. Unfortunately, I'm broke, but I have a great idea. You could help me sneak into the basement. They keep a huge stash of goodies down there.
Drugs in the basement? I will take care of that.
Would you really do that for me?
And when I look at you, I can feel it. And I look at you and I'm a home. What? I'll be over in a few minutes. Whatever you do, don't go to sleep.
You're hiding something. You sure tell me Mike's hiding something.
She was always afraid of this.
Come on, say something. Somebody!
Couldn't wake him, no. I was trying to buy a generator or something.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna find this guy.
If you're not off for even a second,
Don't worry. I'm used to late hours.
coming here was the mistake of your life. I'm able to go into your brain, even if you're wide awake.
My brain's not a nice place to be.
What's that stupid song?
It's what's keeping you out, Johnny.
You know, I could let you go. There's the other side of the real problem. You're different. You don't have any special powers.
Oh, I have one, Johnny. I never give up.
sunshine.
Is this another dream?
I could pinch you. We'll go out the back. You fooled him. Even I thought you were in. I am in. We'll go out the back. You fooled him. Even I thought you were in. I am in. We'll. I thought you'd be happy to see me.
Steve who? You look like Superman, but Superman died in my arms.
For my people, death doesn't have to be the end. Our technology is far beyond what exists on Earth today. Part of that technology is encoded in my genome. Before I died, I was able to activate it so that it can rebuild and revive me.
As a robot?
I'm not a robot. These are just artificial replacement parts. It was him.
Was he with anyone else?
Only her.
Terry Henshaw.
He was pretty out of it, of course. That's not unusual around here.
It is for Superman.
What did you find at the cemetery? Terry Henshaw. The astronaut?
Yep. Why would he go to Terry Henshaw's grave?
It says Henshaw's remains were never recovered.
It's him, John. It's why he was visiting Terry's grave. Cyborg Superman is Hank Henshaw.
All of this was made possible when my doomsday weapon obliterated your primitive spacecraft. I plucked your lifeless corpse from the void and handed you a chance. Yes, you're the race. Lock that one under that ass.
Ooh, new spider suit. New spider powers. Ooh, wait, let's try him out.
Is it true, Artemis? A man on the island? Go home, princess. That is an order. I'll take it under advisement. Surrender. You cannot escape.
Oh, I don't know about that, Angel. I've made a hobby out of fleeing chasing women.
I think I like you. Haven't had this dream since I was 13.
You will speak only when spoken to. That's enough, Artemis. There are a few questions we'd like to ask you.
I'm into the kinky stuff too, but if you think that's gonna make me more cooperative...
This lasso was designed to bypass the untrustworthy nature of man. What interest does your government have in our island?
My government is completely unaware of the existence of your island. I'm only here because my plane was damaged. I don't have to put up with this crap.
What does crap mean?
Forget I even said it. It's another word for excrement. You happy now, lady?
See, my child, here the true nature of man is laid bare. What other depraved thoughts must you be thinking?
God, your daughter's got a nice rack.
Shall I kill him now, my queen?
You won't pick us apart.
Is it true, Artemis? A man on the island? Go home, princess. That is an order. I'll take it under advisement. Surrender. You cannot escape.
Oh, I don't know about that, Angel. I've made a hobby out of fleeing chasing women.
I think I like
Way to
you.
go, TJ!
I've had this dream since I was 13.
You will speak only when spoken to. That's enough.
Have a few questions we'd like to ask you.
I'm into kinky stuff too, but if you think that's gonna make me Smith here from GamersHeroes.com and doing a quick overview in Robocop Rogue City on where to find the secret area in the arcade. So this is right at the end of the arcade. Once you've got the suspect in cuffs, all you've got to do is use your RoboVision, or detective sense, whatever it's called. Click the side of the desk here, there'll be a secret button. Press the secret button and it will reveal the secret stash. Guys, nice and quick, nice and easy. Get what you can get back to the game. We helped you out today. Do like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.
Open the door. I have the warrant.
Upsy, I think I dropped my keys somewhere. You'd have to break down this hard door if you want to get in.
That will not be a problem. Surrender your weapons.
What's up, guys? It's Smith here from GamersHeroes.com, and I've got a quick overview in Robocop Rogue City on where to find the secret area in the arcade and the known stone unturned achievement. So this is right at the end of the arcade. Once you've got the suspect in cuffs, all you've got to do is use your RoboVision, or detective sense, whatever it's called. Check the side of the desk here.
Open the door, or you will regret it.
Can I go sell drugs to kids without you harassing them every 5 minutes? Who am I to hate, huh? They all want it.
Where do I find soot?
Well, if that's the case, shut it, bozo. Unless you want to hit those girls like a cop's informant. And don't you dare open that door, I'll shoot you.
Have it your way.
Thank you.
After the duel with Luke on Cloud City, where Darth Vader revealed that he was Luke's father, both of them were greatly disturbed by the encounter. Father and son would follow their own path, tethered to the past. Vader became even more obsessed with locating his son and punishing anyone responsible for concealing his child's existence. Vader embarked upon a quest to discover the truth and destroy those who had conspired against him, believing that they had made Luke too weak to answer the call of his Sith destiny. This journey of Vader exploring his past and learning the truth of Padme's death is explained in the 2020 Darth Vader comic series and the canon book Skywalker: A Family at War. Vader traced Luke's steps all the way back to the cradle of the Skywalker family, Tatooine. Ironically, this was the first place Luke was recorded as living and the last place Vader had thought to look. Confronted by his own haunted past, there Vader found no real answers, only pain and rage. His mother's grave had been virtually obliterated by human intervention or drifting sand. Either way, the very event that had set him on his path to the dark side was all but forgotten by the natural world, a matter of insignificance in its history. And in the Lars home, he imagined, neither Shmi nor Anakin had been mentioned with much enthusiasm, if at all. In the burned-out shell of the hovel, Vader stood over the scorched stone dining slab where Klieg Lars had admitted defeat and accepted Shmi's death. and darkened the door of the garage where Anakin had tried to mend his wounded heart by losing himself in some meaningless task. Vader tried to shrug off the phantasms, but they clung to his black cape, irrefutable tokens of his own past. In his joy over discovering Padme's pregnancy, Anakin had wanted to be present for his son's life, but it was the Lars family that had nurtured and cared for the child, raising him as their own in the place that Shmi had made her home and that Anakin had decreed as her final resting place. Vader moved on to Coruscant, to the apartment of the woman who had carried Luke, a place that, as Anakin, he had known intimately. Some 23 years after his last night of fitful sleep in Padme's chamber, Vader stood among the dust-covered furniture searching for a clue. Palpatine had claimed that Anakin had killed Padme in his rage, but once Vader knew that she had survived long enough to deliver the child, he was determined to discover who had seen her die and to have his revenge. A transmitter in the home they shared led him to the jungles of Vendaxa. There, he came face to face with Padme herself, or rather, her ghost. She seemed taller and older, but she wore the same look of determination, the carefully twisted brown hair, and she spoke with the commanding voice of a queen. Padme was dead, he told himself furiously. The woman standing before him, hovering in the air as he clasped one hand around her throat through the Force, was not Padme. It was soon revealed that more than 2 decades after her death, Padme's handmaiden Sabe still guarded her friend's home from afar, as if keeping watch for a holy spirit prophesied to return. The handmaidens of Amidala were loyal to the end. Sabe had been the queen's double, a bond unlike any other the young queen and politician had enjoyed, and after Padme's untimely death, Sabe had come to believe that someone had stolen Padme away and murdered her. Sabe wanted to avenge both the fallen queen and Anakin Skywalker, unaware that she was already standing before all that remained of Padme's valiant knight, and believing that Vader had likely killed them both. In the rolling hills of Theed, the handmaidens who guarded Padme's tomb prepared for battle. However, for Vader, fighting her servants exposed him to a welter of highly disturbing emotions. A gap in Vader's armor had appeared when he reached for his son's acceptance, but fighting the veritable twin of his dead wife
Murphy, this is Reed. Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the top of your priority list. You can start by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue SUX 6000, registered to Melissa Kuzak.
Citizen, I'm ordering you to discontinue this deliberate act of vandalism.
Screw you, man! So, what you gonna do? You can't put me behind bars. I'm still a kid and only done it once. Just let me off with a warning, will ya?
I hereby assign you 40 hours of community service.
Doing what?
Painting over the illegal graphics.
You're telling me I'll get to cap over tags of those assholes from the hood with police watching my back? Sweet.
Hey, I might be a little late filing my tax return, but sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
I am here to investigate the theft of a blue SUX 6000 that belongs to Melissa Kuzak.
Fancy car and fancy name. But I hardly ever get the pleasure of dealing with either.
Do you have any information about the whereabouts of this vehicle?
To be honest, I did some work on one of those cars recently. But I can assure you that it was not the one you're looking for.
Do I have your permission to search the shop?
I know what the world's like, but can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
Citizen, I would like to inform you that knowingly delaying an investigation is classified as a felony.
Yada, yada, yada. I don't have all day to listen, nor do I understand this bureaucratic jargon.
Would you like to call your lawyer and have him explain it to you?
You know what? If you really think you'll find evidence of that SUX ever being here, then be my guest.